Hello Melton drivers, I'm here to go into a little bit more detail about our new program we're rolling out in January. It's our P.R.I.D.E Performance Payout. The P.R.I.D.E stands for Personal Responsibility in Delivering Excellence, and I know all of you do that anyway, so everyone should earn some money this year. So what we're doing is we're starting this in January, and we're measuring performance in 4 departments. That is safety, operations, fuel, and the shop. What is great about it is that you can earn up to $1,350 per quarter or as much as $5,400 per year. So this is nothing to cry about. This is a pretty awesome opportunity for you guys. So let me walk through what each department measures and how the points are structured. First, we'll come over to safety. In safety, we have a monthly point value, we have a minimum quarterly point value, and we have the maximum points that you can earn. And this will be consistent in each of the departments that I review with you today. But let's start with the MAC credentials. Everyone knows that those are the Melton Advanced Credentials. And what we look at there is Hazmat, Canada, TWIC, and Tanker. If you have these credentials, you can earn 10 points for each one. In order to qualify for the bonus, you've got to have at least 3 for 30 points, and the max total that you can have per quarter, so 3 months, is going to be 120. Then we move down to our safe driving, and what we're looking for here is drive camp events that are coachable. So if you did not have any, you have the opportunity to earn another 10 points, and if we break that down by the quarter, you can earn as much as 30, and then so on for the maximum point value as well. If you do have a coachable event, you actually lose points. So you could lose 25 points or even 50 if you have more than one occurrence. With moving violations, it's kind of similar. If you don't have any issues, you get 30 points for that. If we break it down by quarter, you can have 90, or the maximum amount you could have is actually 120. If you do have issues, you're going to have a negative score, unfortunately, there. That's going to ding you a little bit for 30 points. Same concept for the non-moving violations. These are more CSA-related incidents. If you don't have issues, you get points. If you do have issues, we got to take some away. For a minimum and max, those are the same with those categories there. So if we move on over here to accidents, it's kind of the same issue here as well. If you do not have an accident, you get rewarded for that. You get points. If you do have an accident, we got to take points away. And the same premise here, we've got the minimum points and the maximum. They're actually the same because you can earn 30 per month. Online training or in-person training for our safety training that they do, you can earn as much as 1 or 5 points for each time you do something online, or if you schedule some time with the safety meeting at the terminals. So the minimum points, we want you to get at least 25 to 30 points a month, but you can have as many as 75 to get the biggest bang for your buck there. So as far as safety is concerned, we've got a total of 300 points for you to qualify for the bonus. If you fall below that 300 points in the quarter, you're not going to qualify for any bonus payout. You could earn up to 450 points during that quarter and really take home some money. So here's our safety overview. Let's move over to operations. Operations has basically 2 categories that we look at. We look at service to our customers, and this one's really simple. If you don't have any issues, you get a total of 50 points there. If you do have an issue where we've let down a customer and it could have been avoided, we got to ding you for that. And the payout again for minimum and maximum payout is 150 points and 150 points both there. Okay? Then we also measure productivity. This is a 90-day moving average because we know drivers go home and we don't want to ding you when you do spend time with your loved ones. So if you're 61% or higher of our productivity goal, you can earn as much as 25, 50, 75, or even 100 points. It's a pretty big deal. The minimum amount that we need you to earn is at least 150 for the quarter, but you could earn as much as 300. If you're below that 60% of our company goal, you could earn 0 points or even go into the negative. Okay? The total points for operations to reach that minimum requirement is 300, but you could, just like safety, earn as much as 450. Okay? Moving over to fuel. I think most of you are very familiar with the fuel already with Stephanie Ryan, and she does a great job in that area, but just let me go over it one more time. For our 90-day MPG, again, it's a 90-day rolling average. If you're a 6.01 or higher, you could earn as much as 25, 50, or 75 points. If you're below 6, I'm sorry, we got to ding you for that. So you could earn 150 points there, or a max total of 225 points. This is new. We've added the expert fuel compliance. This is how you are following your fuel solutions and your routes. If you're 70% or higher, you could earn as much as 25, 50, or 75. If you're below 69%, 69 or less on compliance, we got to ding you. We got to take 75 points away. So again, for the fuel category, the minimum value is 300 that we need you to qualify for. The maximum is 450. Moving over to the shop. So shop is a brand new category, and it ties to preventative maintenance. We all know how important that is to do. So we've broken it down into two sections, our Service A and Service B. And this one is really simple. If there is no service that's due in that month, then you automatically get points for that. If the service is due and you complete it, then we're going to give you 75 points for that. If you just don't do it, we got to ding you the 75 points. With the same status as the Service B, it's the same premise. No service due, we're not going to ding you. You get points for that. If it is due and you complete it, you're getting the 75 points. If it's due and you just did not do it, we got to ding you. So with the shop, there isn't a minimum or maximum. It's one of these where you got to do what you're asked to do with the preventive maintenance within the time frame, or you don't qualify for bonus. Okay? So moving on to the most important thing, which everyone wants to know, which is the payout. So I'm going to slide over here. Again, it's based on the point system. So if you're 0 to 1,349 points for the quarter, there is not a payout. Okay? That means you're below average. If you have 1,350 points for the quarter on up to 1,470, there's $500 coming your way. One step further, if you're at 1,471 to 1,590 on that point system, $750 is coming your way for that quarter. The next tier is 1,591 points to 1,700. That's a bigger payout at 1,050. And the max payout, like I mentioned earlier, that you can earn is within that point range of 1,701 to 1,800 for that $1,350 payout. So we've got some big money tied to this, and so much of this is based on your actual performance that we know we're going to pay out some money in 2018. What you're going to find shortly after this video, we're going to go ahead and post on here an infographic that we've created to kind of go into some detail for you as well. We will also have some handouts that you can get from your driver manager or even the help desk that can go into this detail that we just reviewed today. So we're excited. We hope you are too. Thanks for watching, and good luck in 18.